Welcome to the Swamcast.
33.
Episode 33. Yay! Welcome back, everybody, to the Strivecast. I guess we're singing today. Let's introduce ourselves. We have an updated crew for this episode. Who are you?
Hillary, no Thompson.
Were you about to say Hillary Clinton?
Duff.
Who were you going to say?
Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff. Noel Thompson. Hillary Duff, a Lizzie McGuire reference, throwback. She just got engaged. Fun fact, yeah. Who's he? I don't know either. Anyway, moving on. Who are you?
Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. What's it like being Pete?
Awesome.
Awesome. What does Pete like to do in his spare time?
Oh, he likes to drive around.
Drive around and not much else.
And also I like going to meetings.
Going to meetings. Perfect. Who are you really? Because that is a perfect segue into where Pete is today.
Actually, I am Pete.
You are Pete. You are Jeff, and Pete is out today on assignment. Really, he's at a meeting, so we miss you, Pete. Shout out to you. Who are you?
I'm Whitney.
Whitney, the producer. Sliding into the host chair.
Pete.
Next to Pete. Replacing Pete, sitting next to Pete. It's all happening. And I'm Olivia. So thanks for tuning into the Strivecast. Wow, what a great episode we have in store. At the beginning of 2019, we had an episode with our receptionist and all things Strive guy, Chad Taplin. You guys remember that?
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, when Chad came on the podcast. Remember, Jeff?
The fishing.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
No,
do.
I don't.
Maybe Susie
Was he
was
in Florida?
Maybe it was when you were in Florida, yeah. We interviewed Chad in the beginning of the year, I think when you were still on vacation. And we did that because 2019 is Strive's 20th anniversary year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're having another 20th anniversary episode today where we're going to be interviewing who?
Eric Hughes.
Eric Hughes.
And did we already have the Stripe anniversary?
Well, we had the art show, which was our first Strive 20th anniversary celebration. And then we're going to do a couple more things. And then in 2020, in January, we're going to have the big gala.
Oh yes, with the watermelon.
With the what?
If you get chocolate chip watermelon.
Chocolate chip watermelon? Was that at the last anniversary party at the 15th?
I don't think that's a thing.
I think you made that up a little.
Yeah.
Well, what are you excited for the 20th anniversary gala? You guys get to wear what?
Not a tuxedo.
It was a tuxedo. You've worn all the other ones. So you're going to wear a tuxedo to this one.
If they have French,
No, I'm not.
if they have Frenchmen
Why?
at
I'm not gonna do
the
it.
gala.
What's Frenchmen?
No, I won't.
Like French people?
I'll look like a dork.
Yeah.
No, you won't, Jeff. Why do you want French people to be at the gala?
Hi, veggie boy.
That's Australian. Why are you thinking about that?
I know.
I don't know either. So anyway, moving on to being on topic.
Eric Hughes?
Who's Eric Hughes?
I thought it was Bill Hughes.
Alumni.
He is related to
Alumni Stripe here.
Correct. So you both are right. He is the son of Bill Hughes, who is the Strive U admissions coordinator, who we
Bill
interviewed.
Jr.
He's not Bill Jr. because
Eric.
his name is Eric. But so Bill Hughes, who works here at Strive, and Eric is also an alumni of Strive U, as you said,
Yeah.
who now owns his own business, called
Biscuit.
Biscuit. He owns his own biscuit. He owns his own business called Eric's.
Pizza car.
Yeah, Eric's Pizza Express.
Yeah.
Or maybe,
Do you know where
Winnie
the
car.
location?
Where is the location? You tell him.
By the waterfront.
By the waterfront, by the
Rivas.
by Riraz on Commercial Street, by the
Flatland.
ferry terminal, where the Casco Bay ferries run.
And it's not just pizza. He does sandwiches and sodas too.
He doesn't do sandwiches, but he does sodas and drinks. You're right. So if you're ever down in the Old Port on a hot day and you're really thirsty, you can buy some drinks
So
from
he
Eric's.
doesn't do sandwiches?
Either of you ever been there?
Not yet.
Well, you've been there before in the
But
past.
Not to get
I have not.
a slice.
You've never had a slice from Eric's Pizza Express?
No. I also remember
but-
several
We should say when it
several
is.
years ago, he did used to have a television TV show of his pizza cart.
Did he? He was on the news?
Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, anything else we want to chat about in the intro?
No.
What's new with you?
Oh, really good.
Oh, really good. You're going somewhere, right? We've
San
talked about this.
Diego.
You're going to San Diego. Are you excited?
Yeah.
What are you most excited for San Diego?
The wedding.
The wedding. Are you going to get down on the dance floor at the wedding?
Oh, yes, and
What's-
down to get funky.
Get down and get funky. What dance moves are you going to bust out on the dance floor?
I don't know.
Well, give us, a
We
little
don't
bit
know
of
if it's going to be a band or a DJ yet.
what do you hope it is? A band or a DJ?
Any kind.
You're okay with both?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll get down and get funky. I'll get down in my bed self.
Get down with your bad self. Yep, get down with your bad self. I am excited to hear all about how you got down with your bad self
Oh,
at
I'll
the
get
wedding.
down as a white boy.
Get down and play that funky music, white boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad we went through that checklist. Jeff, how are you? What's good?
What?
What's new?
What's new with you?
Nothing much.
Do you like having a new co-host today?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the best co-host ever.
Ooh, sorry, Pete. Hate to see you go, but
Yeah.
big wit in the big chair.
Sorry, Pete.
Then why does he touch him?
My new host now is Whitney J. Whitney.
Whitney J. Whitney. Thanks for using her full name, Whitney J. Whitney. Wow, really wouldn't have known who it was. And of course, our producer Susie is in their house today. Thanks for being here, Susie.
What's
Susie
Keeping us
will
in
jump
check.
into Noel's seat next week.
That's
while
right.
he's away.
San Diego.
what's your middle name, Susie?
Baby, what are you?
Susie, what's your middle name?
Ann.
Susan Ann Cloutier.
Susie and Chloe.
All right.
Yeah.
Glad we all checked in. You know, we've got a lot of interesting stuff in our lives, obviously, happening. When we come back, Noel will give a little bio for our friend and yours, Eric Hughes. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and here's Noel with our bio of our friend Eric Hughes.
Yeah. Eric Hughes grew up in Gray, Maine with his mom and dad and his sister, Caitlin. He graduated from Gray, New Gloucester High School in 2008. Eric worked at Pineland Farms during high school. He attended Strive U and graduated in 2011 with the Circle of Support. Eric had, while attending Strive U, he worked to develop his own business called Eric Pizza Express, which has been in operation for 10 years. In addition to that, Eric has worked for 7 years for the city of Portland.
The city of Portland.
In the winter at the Red Claws games and other events at the expo. Eric lives in his own apartment in Portland and volunteers at Catherine Memorial Daycare, attend Strive Community Support, and likes hanging out with his friends.
Who are his friends? Like
Me,
Like you.
Ryan,
Ryan.
and Niels,
and
and
other guys.
everyone.
Awesome.
Please welcome Eric Hughes.
Yay!
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
I'm very
you.
happy to be here.
We're so happy
The
to
Hughes
have you.
Bear.
The Hughes Bear in the big chair.
Ah.
Ruby's bear. How's that?
Welcome, Eric.
Thank
This is
you.
going to be fun since you're really good friends with all these guys.
I know, I think you're
Yes.
going to loosen these guys up, which I think they could use a
Awesome.
little bit. So we're happy you're here.
Awesome.
Jeff, you have the first question now. You want to start it off?
Up here.
Yeah, we're happy you know. Clap your hands. Go ahead, Jeff.
What made you decide to start your own business?
So when I was a little guy, I used to, my very first amusement park that I went to was Funtown. And then I started going to the Cumberland Fair. And then I started getting interested in the food carts they had at the fair.
Nice.
And I was very interested in how they ran the carts, how, they do long days, and I know that they do like 10 to 13 hour days. And then eventually I was at Striveview, and Pete Brown hooked up with Tony Barrasso, and then we had a meeting, and we had, and then when I was at Striveview, I started my business, and then been going for 10 years now.
Wow.
Cool.
Incredible.
Yeah.
What a fun story. I actually didn't know, Eric, that you got the idea from going to all the fairs. That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Well, we have some fair questions for you in
Awesome.
a little bit. You're up, sir.
What made you decide on selling pizza?
How'd you pick pizza?
Well, I have a very good friend who is kind of a mentor to me. Vinny, he was actually one of the fair vendors that I looked up to. So if you're listening, Vinny, hi.
Oh, I bet he will be.
Yeah, he really got me interested in it, and I haven't seen him in a long time, but we really became friends, and that's how I got interested.
That's
Should Vinny
awesome.
sell pizza too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
His pizza's really good.
I bet. What fair did you meet him at?
Cumberland.
Cumberland Fair.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I was actually in Boy Scouts, and we slept overnight.
At the fair?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's awesome.
So yeah, I would get like probably 5 slices
Yeah.
a day there.
That's
so
awesome.
it was good.
Was there any showers at the fair?
Any what at the fair?
Showers, if
Oh.
you sleep over.
No, definitely not.
No.
No way, Jose.
No.
All right, Jeff.
What does your topping, your
Typical.
what is your typical your day at the car looking
Like,
like?
what's your typical day at the cart look like?
So it depends on the day, because I have there's kind of 2 seasons where I'm in business. So the first part is during the summer, which is very quiet. So during the summer, I start at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then I get started. So we get down there, we get the cart out from the location where the cart is, and then we kind of just park it, and then we set it up and get it going, and then at 11 o'clock the pizzas come down, and then after that I sell until like 2:30, and then we pack it up and go. But there's another part of my season, which is cruise ship season.
That's right.
And that's when I can get started at 8:30 in the morning. So usually that's a long part of the season, the cruise ship season. But
Yeah, and that
it's
goes
a
into
lo-
the fall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Late
when
fall.
it gets packed.
Yeah, it's packed down there for
Yeah.
sure. That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
And I bet you get to meet a lot of interesting people.
Oh yeah. It's an interesting crowd down there during the summer.
Yeah, sure is. I think it is your turn here.
What is your favorite part having
About?
your own business?
Well, I like being outside,
Yeah.
and I wish it was a little warmer right now.
Us too.
I would say just being down at the cart, being outside. I like talking to people.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that I do have a couple business partners, so they help me when I need it.
Yeah.
But mostly I run it. But I like if something bothers me or if I'm in trouble with something, they can always help out.
Absolutely.
So. Yep.
Well, and you're definitely a role model to other people to start their own business, and
Yeah.
you know, you're a big inspiration to a lot of people, Eric. It's awesome. Jeff's turn.
How busy do
Does it?
what does it actually get in the summer? Do you get any regular customers?
Regular customers.
Really?
You get any regular customers down there?
Yeah, I get a lot of regular customers. So I have a bunch of people that come down regularly.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice seeing them this summer. So,
I bet. Especially
yeah.
after 10 years in business, you must have some really like special relationships that you make with people down there. Is it mostly people that work around the old port?
No, it can be like, it's mostly people that are just around the old port, or I've known for a while, or just like walking by and saying hello. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I have some friends that work outside of Portland that come in once a week or something just to
Just to say hey.
Yeah.
Grab some za.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Noel.
Yep. Happy 10-year anniversary.
Woo!
What are some things you've learned in your 10 years of selling pizza?
Any life lessons?
Yeah.
Business lessons? Pizza lessons?
I would say my money has really improved.
Yeah?
I used to get very frustrated with, and I still do with when somebody gives me like say a 20 and then an extra quarter.
Right.
That extra quarter can kind of just
totally.
be really frustrating to me, but I always, I try to process it in my head, and then if I can't, then I'll ask one of my business partners to help me out, or I'll try the best I can just to figure it out.
Yeah. Have you gotten better with the money stuff over the years? I bet you have.
What else? I would say dealing with people, I guess.
Yeah.
There's
Customer service.
Customer
relations.
service, yeah.
It can be
there's,
hard. Sure can.
And I think in any business, there's people that can be a little harder to deal with than others, I guess.
Totally.
So you just have to go with the flow and just deal with it the best you can. And, there's going to be very good days and bad days, but mostly the good days are good. So
I love that. That's
great.
great advice. Very positive.
All right, Jeff. What?
What there?
Were.
What?
Were.
What were the early days of Pizza Hut like?
So what was it like when you first started out?
So when I first started out, my first location was down on Marginal Way, down by the Rite Aid.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was down there for a year, and then that was really hard. That was probably one of the hardest years I had down there, because we would wait for hours and hours just for people to show up.
Yeah, it's not as much of a populated area by foot.
So, and then I started going down to the down to my current location, and I found out that it's a lot busier than Marginal Way is. So yeah, it's a fun area.
Definitely.
Do you have to get permission to like move? So to move from Marginal Way to Commercial Street?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know in not your earliest days, but earlier, you had a very special helper named Miss Shelby.
Yes.
And
Hi,
Logan,
Shelby.
Hi, Shelby. Quick shout out to Shelby.
And Logan, too.
And Logan, too. I don't know who Logan is, but was that a former?
He was Eric's first
Oh, cool. That was your
Hi,
first
Logan.
business partner.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to our pal Shelby for being Eric's, in my mind, best pizza cart helper. No offense to everybody else, but she's kind of the best. So yeah, that's really awesome. I didn't know you were on Marginal Way, so fun fact. Your turn.
Yep. Where do you see yourself and your business in 10 years in the future?
Ooh.
That would be 20 years of the pizza cart.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't really have a. I really don't have I don't really have a. I don't know what the word is. I don't have a. I'm not planning that far ahead.
Yeah, that's
so,
okay.
Take it year by year?
Yeah,
Exactly.
see how it goes.
See how it goes.
I do have another question for Eric.
Go ahead.
I remember several years ago when you used to have a show about your pizza cart.
Yes.
Was it a TV show or you were on the
It
news
was a TV show about golfing.
about golfing?
When me and Peter watched it at the Strive U camp.
So why was the pizza cart on the
Yeah.
golf show?
That was, I think, bulk rehab.
Oh, they made a little
Yeah.
documentary about you?
Yeah, when I first started, well, actually, I can, bulk rehab actually helped me with, one of my first jobs was Funtown.
Mm-hmm.
I worked there for a summer, and then they bulk rehab interviewed me, which was cool.
That's awesome.
So
Famous.
yeah,
That answer your question, Noel?
so yeah, it was fun.
I bet it was.
Next question.
You also work at the Red Claws in the winter times. What is your job there?
So my job at the Red Claws is I'm the popcorn guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all my work friends call me Captain Colonel.
Love that.
Or
I love
the
that
King of
too.
Pop.
King of Pop. That's even
Those are some
better.
good nicknames.
Really funny.
So yeah, so shout out to all my work friends.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, I've been with the Red Claws for 8 years.
Wow.
So, how I got that job from my first boss, Chris Farwell, and I met him at a Strive auction,
That's
actually. And he said to me, "You want to be part of the Red Claws?" And I said, "Absolutely."
Nice.
So, yeah, I've been with them for 8 years.
Wow.
It's fun.
It is. It's a busy season too. You got
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
games over there.
And I think the Red Claw season was really fun this
Yeah.
year. So
Seemed like it.
it was a lot of fun this year. So
It's always probably it's probably my favorite thing to go to a Red Claws game
Yeah.
and see you there. It's my
Yeah.
favorite part of the game. Noel?
Mm-hmm. You are a graduate from Strive U. What are some things you learned while you were there?
Well, so I'll start with the pizza cart because I think that's a big thing. I was actually at Strive U when I started my pizza cart, so I would have to come home from work actually and do goals.
That's
so,
right. Do residential goals.
So that was I didn't complain about it. It had to happen because it it's part of Strive U.
Yeah.
But I learned how to like vacuum and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So every Friday I have a home support now that helps me with that. So
Yeah.
it's good. I'm glad my parents don't have to do it. So.
Yeah. It's my turn. I get the last question.
Oh, you. Get down and get 50 push-ups.
Get down and give you 50 push-ups? Why are you asking me to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's really random. My question is, how long have you known Jeff and Noel for, and what's your
yes.
friendship like with these two crazy guys?
Me and Eric
Hold
Hain.
on, we gotta let the guest answer.
So I've known Jeff since I think I've known Jeff since I was doing basketball and soccer and Special Olympics. Same with Noel. But me and Noel became friends after Strive U.
Yeah, you
I
guys do
think.
guys night
The
together,
Strive
right?
U camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, the Strive U experience.
But
Yeah.
I've known Noel for a long time too,
Yeah,
and these two guys are hilarious.
that's true. They are.
And
So are
especially
you.
Noel.
I
Me
know.
and him hang out as much now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I have a question as well.
Oh,
Could you tell us when your cart is open for the season?
Yes, so July 29th, I'll be open for the first day. It'll be May 29th.
May
May
29th.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The last day.
Can't wait.
So just in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Yay. I'll
Awesome.
be there. I'll be there.
And what are your hours again?
11:30 to 2 or 2:30.
Cool.
All right.
Well, now it is time for
The lightning round.
lightning round. Is there a song today?
Yes, there is.
Okay, go ahead. It's time for the.
Down pa ka pa, doody she pa, the lightning round.
Anything to add to the song?
Yeah, I know. It's a weird one today. for
Down,
sure.
dee, dee, down, do
You
the
love
lightning.
making up words. All right, lightning round.
Cheese or pepperoni?
Cheese.
Me too. See, I knew he was going to say that.
Is it
With you.
Pizza cart or pizza at Strive Night or pizza?
Pizza Cart pizza or Strive Night pizza?
Pizza cart.
Good
That'd be
answer. Me too.
Mountain Dew or Coca-Cola?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Yep.
Dew. Eric's,
That's my beer, people.
Yeah.
Eric's a Mountain Dew lover.
We know that you love fairs and carnivals. What is your favorite fair ever been to?
Favorite fair you've ever been to?
So this one's a tie for me because there's two that I've been to that are my favorite. I would say the New York State Fair.
I knew you were going to say that.
And the newest fair I've been to is the Minnesota State Fair.
That's
that one
right.
was huge. It was huge.
You
and-
went last summer, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
You traveled far for that one.
yeah.
It's a huge fair. It's like the biggest
It's-
fair in the country, I think.
Yeah, it's biggest fair I've been to. So,
Wow.
and I really hope in the future I go back
I bet you
because
will.
there's a lot to do over there. I probably miss half of the fair. So.
Wow. That's awesome. You know what's funny? I saw that Eric was at the Minnesota State Fair, and on the same day, a friend of mine from New Jersey was there. She doesn't live in Minnesota either, so it's just really funny that you both were there. All right, Noel. These are about Maine fairs.
Cumberland Fair or Freiburg Fair?
Cumberland or Freiburg?
Ooh. This one's hard because this one's hard for me because Cumberland is my local fair,
Yeah.
and Freiburg is only like one day that I travel to.
Yeah.
So I would have to say Cumberland, but Freiburg is my like favorite main fair because it you know, it's the end of the fair season. It's a big fair and has a lot to offer. So
Awesome.
yeah.
I haven't been to the Freiburg Fair yet.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna try to go this summer. Jeff?
Fenway Park or TB Garden?
Both.
Both. I figured you
It's
might
alright
say
to have a
both.
tie.
Yeah, definitely. Another Eric.
Oh, yes, the best. Tina Turner, also Lean Dion.
Two of your faves.
Yeah.
Also a tie.
Obviously, your best.
Simply the best.
Yeah.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. Not so. Here's a fun one.
Oh.
My.
Is it my dance moves or Noel's dance moves?
Whose dance moves do you like better, Jeff
I
or
like
Knowles?
Knowles.
Oh!
I guess you need to practice.
Work on those skills,
Oh,
dude.
No, I get 1 week.
You'll give it 1 week.
No, I'm getting weak.
You're getting weak. Yeah, you're getting old.
He doesn't
dude.
practice as much anymore.
No, I
Is he
don't.
up to 65?
I'm gonna ask him. Go ahead. Ask your friend Jeff who you are the same age as if he's getting up to 65.
Are you the same as Selena Gomez?
She's not 65. She's way younger than you.
Yeah.
Old man, you're 65.
He's 20 something.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next question. Noel.
Summer or winter in Portland?
Come on. Summer.
Summer,
Baby. That's a little Mainish for you people. Summer.
Pizza cart or pet peeve?
Pizza
Do
cart.
you have a
pet peeve.
at the pizza cart? Things, something that goes on, or something that people do that bothers you?
Okay, I'm gonna say this lightly.
Yes, I'm ready.
I don't like it when people drink Natty Lights down there.
Ooh,
It's gross.
gross. People are doing that in the
Yep.
daylight?
Oh yeah. Every summer I've been down there. But the good thing is the police are down there a lot and they try their best to help out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I had to move actually from my other location to where I'm now because of them trashing the place with Natty Lights.
Really?
So, yep.
What about skateboarders?
Skateboarders,
You're cool with?
I don't have any problem.
Yeah. Wow, interesting.
As long as they don't,
Throw anything.
yeah.
Yeah, or drink beer. Last one.
Oh, gosh.
Tell us your best joke.
You got a joke? Go-to joke? You know these guys love to laugh. If you can't think of one, it's okay.
Let me see. How do you clean a tuba?
How?
With a tube of toothpaste.
Oh, good one.
Oh, that's a good one, Aaron.
That is a really good one, Eric. I love it. Thanks for telling us that.
You're welcome.
All right, well, those are all the written questions we have. Do you guys have any more questions for your friend Eric Hughes?
Not really.
I think that was one of our best interviews
Yeah.
yet. That was
Great.
You really got these guys awake, alive, alert, enthusiastic. So
When does the Brady Bunch come back?
No!
Thank you so much, Eric, for coming on this Drivecast.
Thank you guys. You guys rock.
We can't wait to get a piece of pizza.
Me too. I'll be there on your first day, like I always am. Can't wait.
Thank you all.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Stripecast is brought to you by
Listeners like you.
Listeners like Peggy Cloutier.
Peggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This week we're shouting out Susie's mom, Peggy. She is a weekly listener, and she always gives us good feedback and sends us emails about the episodes. And is also a very great friend of Strive. She's on our auction committee, and she does a lot for us, so we want to shout out our friend Peggy. Susie wants to say something?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
If we get her to come over here to interview her.
Yeah, maybe we'll interview Peggy Cloutier sometime on the podcast. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Oh,
can't wait for
yes.
that.
Oh, yes. Shout out to
That's
those who know what that
my
means.
mother, Jeff. Behave yourself.
All right. Well, shout out to Peggy. And Strivecast is always brought to you by listeners like you. So thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the other one. Another week, the week.
Oh yeah.
The week. La 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 week.
All right. It's time for the question of the week. And the question of the week this week is, Whitney?
So, going along with our friend Eric's business, he does pizza for a living. We wanted to know what everybody's favorite pizza topping is.
Mushrooms and green peppers.
Wow, did not skip a beat with that
Didn't
one.
even
My favorite part is mushrooms and
Let me guess, green peppers?
no
What?
pepperoni.
Mushrooms and pepperoni. Wow.
I had that this morning.
For breakfast.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Jeff, what's your favorite pizza topping?
My favorite pizza topping is peanut butter and jelly sardine pizza.
Ew.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Is that like a dessert pizza?
That's not-
One time, Jeff was eating another strange combination of foods, which was, I believe, chicken nuggets and maple syrup. And I said to him, Jeff, chicken nuggets and maple syrup don't go together. And you looked at me dead in the face and you said, actually, they do. And so I'm not going to question, your pizza combination today, because you're just going to tell me that does go together.
We like what we
We like what we like. That's right. Whitney, favorite pizza topping?
I enjoy a good pepperoni pizza, but I also like buffalo chicken.
Yeah.
Barbecue chicken.
He's saying baked potato pizza.
Baked
Are you thinking of
potatoes,
Otto's
good.
slices? Yeah.
Really, I don't discriminate when it comes to pizza.
That's a really great way to live, I have to say. I saw a quote last night. Remember the TV show Daria? Do you remember that TV show?
Daria.
A little cartoon from the 90s?
The
She had a
one is
quote.
the lunchbox.
Yeah, she had a lunchbox. She had a quote that was, "There's no situation that cannot be improved by adding pizza to it."
I think that's true.
I think that's true as well. So, Bob chatted. My favorite pizza topping is... that was like me doing a drum roll, but it sounded like someone was knocking.
With cream
so
cheese.
sorry. No, I don't put cream cheese on my pizza. My favorite pizza topping is no topping. Oh, sorry, I already said it.
It's okay.
Thank you for the drum roll. My favorite pizza topping is plain. No toppings,
Cheese.
just cheese. Because when you have a great slice of pizza, it shouldn't need anything else. It should just exist the way it is. Because
We're
it's
getting deep.
philosophical pizza
no.
segment, okay?
It's gonna be with peanut butter.
It's got to be with peanut butter. Next time we have pizza here, I'm going to smear some peanut butter on it and make you eat it. See how you like it. You probably would eat it, though, is the thing, so maybe I should.
I'm very will eat it.
I know. All right. Well, Ryan, what is your favorite pizza topping? You want to jump in on
Actually,
this?
I like pepperoni, and I like a lot of other meat toppings too.
Yeah, meat lovers?
Yeah.
Love it. Awesome. Very great.
And I'm also into like having pineapple too.
Oh, Hawaiian.
I like the pineapple.
Well, we shouldn't speak for Pete, but should we guess what his favorite pizza topping is? We've had
Oh.
pizza with him.
I know.
What? You
Oh,
all
I
know?
do.
What do you think Pete's favorite
Cheese
pizza
and
topping is?
pepperoni.
I think Pete Burger's favorite pizza topping is it's potato pizza.
Potato pizza. What do you think, Susie?
I think he will predict that he will get pepperoni and black olives.
Black olives. Whoa, hot take.
I think he's a supreme pizza.
Yeah.
Like a meat lover? Yeah, I was gonna say that too. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
What do you think Pete's favorite pizza is? Did he have it when you guys went out to eat last week?
He has something different.
Oh, well, what do you think his favorite pizza is?
I think cheese and pepperoni and meat lovers.
All right. We'll tune in
Well,
next
I'll
week
see you
to,
next week.
to find out.
And bacon.
And bacon. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that either. So, great pizza chat. Now I'm really starving, and I'm gonna have to go. So, just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back.
This podcast is brought to you by
Joe's
Pizza
sandwich.
Joe's Pizza Sandwiches. Who doesn't love a pizza sandwich? I would say that a pizza sandwich is a calzone, is it
I
not?
think so. You know, Joe's really creative with his sandwiches.
He really is. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a spread quite like what Joe has been able to put
He
together.
really does it all.
Blew my mind today when we had that pizza sandwich, potentially a calzone. I am stuffed now. I know I just said I was hungry, but now I am very
During
full.
that,
During the
commercial
break, we had a full meal from Joe's. So thanks so much to Joe's for being a consistent sponsor of the Strivecast. We couldn't do it without you. And remember, your ad could go here, and the Strivecast could be brought to you by you and your business. So if you would like to advertise on the Strivecast, give us an email at strivecast@pslstrive.org. We would love to find a way to promote your business or brand on the Strivecast. And then you could potentially be the sponsor that puts us onto the radio. We still have an offer pending from a radio group, and we just need sponsors to get us onto those airwaves. So that email address again for this really exciting offer for us and for you is strivecast@pslstrive.org. Whitney just shook her head like I am an idiot. But that's fine. Oh, at Jeff. Just kidding. Okay, and great. Thanks to Joe. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, we're back, and it's time for the...
Wisdom. The wisdom.
Wisdoms. How you doing, wisdoms?
Is that Whitney's new name, Wisdoms? Hey, Wisdoms.
Hey, wisdoms.
Hey, Wisdoms. Well, sometimes I call her Window, so
Oh, window.
I do.
Window.
There's a
Windows.
There's a backstory to Window.
Windows. How you doing, windows?
You have to say it like this. You have to say, Window. Like the world is ending. Okay. All right. So the words of wisdom this week is, if you could start your own business, what would your business be? Jeff, why don't you go first?
Okay.
Okay. What would you be selling? We were just talking about it off the air.
I was just gonna say that having a big tub of water balloons.
You want to sell water balloons?
Yeah.
So how would you go about selling the water balloons? What would you do?
I would take a water balloon, fill it with water,
Mm-hmm.
and just go back and forth, and just keep running back and forth until the time runs out.
How much would you sell each balloon for?
What?
How much would you sell each water balloon for?
How much?
Yeah. How much is a balloon?
$5.
$5 a balloon. You know,
Yeah.
good way to make a business.
Deal,
Like five.
Yeah.
I mean, $5
like our
or
raffle.
maybe like 20 or 30.
dollars?
Yeah.
Per
One
balloon?
Yeah.
Then
I
you'd be
think
making.
you might run out of business.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would buy a balloon for that much.
Too expensive.
Maybe not like that. Maybe like 5 or 10.
Okay.
5 or 10. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably a better range.
Yeah.
How about a hot dog stand?
Well, you would have a hot dog stand for your business?
Yep.
And would they be dirty water dogs like they are in New York?
No.
No, you'd sell clean water dogs. So, what would your hot dog stand be called?
But we would have different size.
Like what?
A mini, small, big, tiny, medium,
Big diabetes.
and the Big Daddy hot dog.
And the Big Daddy hot dog, of course. But of course, we couldn't forget that one. What would your hot dog stand be called? So Eric's Pizza Cart is Eric's Pizza Express.
Noah's Maine Portland Hot Dog Express.
I love that. I'm writing it down. Knowles, Maine, Portland Hot Dog Express.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love
And
it.
as special as the
And
Big
the
Daddy hot
Big
dog.
Daddy.
The smallest one is 75 cents.
75 cents for like a cocktail weenie?
Yeah.
Awesome. And how much for the Big Daddy?
The Big Daddy would be $10.
$10. What do you get
Make
on
it
the
30.
big one? Make it 30. What do you put on that hot dog? You get like the works on it?
Yeah.
What's the works? So what do you
Mustard,
put?
ketchup, relish,
Yeah.
mushrooms,
Mushrooms. You're gonna get like caramelized
garlic on
onions.
it.
Oh, garlic.
parsley.
Parsley.
Yeah.
I love like sardines and Greek olives.
And the medium one will be $2.99.
$2.99 for the medium.
That's
a big jump. So you're going 75 cents, $2.99 for medium, and $10 for the big one. All right. Well, he seems sure of his plan. I'm into it.
What about me?
And the smallest one would be Jeff going in.
Oh!
Oh,
Shots
Jeff.
fired.
No,
The Jeff
no,
small head of a cocktail,
no,
Weedy.
no.
No, just kidding. That was a good joke. Sick
Yeah.
burn, dude.
I think it was if it's a hot dog.
Yeah.
My hot dog be Big Whitney.
I don't know. I don't like where this conversation goes. So
Let's wrap it up. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for sharing your business ideas. We should come back and revisit these soon because I liked this conversation. All right. We will be right back. All right, we're back and it's time to
Wrap it up!
Wrap, back up, wrap it up. That's the theme song.
That's the theme song. Thank you. All right, Jeff.
All right.
Thank you. It is time to wrap it up with a new theme song. I thought that was great. What do you guys think? Some of those words, it was delicious. Some of those words weren't English, but that is just fine. Wow, what an amazing episode. Great show today. Thank you so much to our friend Eric Hughes for sitting down with us and talking all about Eric's Pizza Express. We can't wait to go visit him on Commercial Street very, very soon. Shout out, as always, to our producer Susie, holding down the fort as the sole producer today, as Whitney slid into those. She did a great job.
Middle name.
And her middle name is Anne. Thank you, Susie. You did a great job.
You mean Pete and Whitney?
Yep. Well, Pete's not here, but shout out to Susie. Hold on, Jeff. Go ahead.
Because if I had my own business, I could sit next to Noel doing his pizza thing.
He said hot dogs.
His hot dogs.
You can have your own business,
you
so you
can
don't
do
have to
the
do what your
books.
boyfriend's doing. Yeah,
The books.
And as always, thanks so much to our engineer Ryan for putting the show together and making us sound so good. Thank you, Ryan. Yay! Thank you. Thanks to Whitney for sliding in the host chair.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Always make me feel welcome.
You know?
This side of the table.
Oh, good. Noel just burped right into the microphone. Hope you all heard that. Yeah, no, I heard that.
I like.
Always very
I do like Whitney very
Friendly.
much.
Yeah.
friendly.
Not to me, but to you, which is nice. So I'm happy for you.
I like
Whitney
you.
so
Thank you.
much because
Oh.
she's the best sister I ever had.
Wow, Whit, you're getting a lot of love. I know your sisters.
Sisters
Lucky
from
you.
another.
Yeah.
I thought you and I were sisters. You told me we were sisters because we have the same hair color.
Yes, we are.
Very cool.
And one of them helps out for Strive Night.
Who?
Whitney's younger sister.
Whitney's younger sister has come to Strive Night. It's awesome. So real quick before we go, just want to quickly say that we still have a couple Beach to Beacon bibs left. So if you or somebody you know would be interested in running the Beach to Beacon this summer, we have bibs available for folks. And in exchange, they'd be doing a little bit of fundraising for Strive. Always a great cause, you know, if we don't say so ourselves. So if you or anybody you know would like to run the Beach to Beacon for us, shoot us an email at strivecast@pslstrive.org, and we'd love to set something up with you or your
And
friend.
you get your own original Strive Beach to Beacon
T-shirt designed with love by Whitney and Olivia. So
What
you know,
about if they do? We need to give them a bit.
good bib joke, Noel, about baby strolling. Yep. But so these are running bibs that you wear because you run our 5K every year.
Look.
Oh, yes.
And you run
I
it.
don't.
I know, you don't have to. All right, well, thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in, as always, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yaka baka.
Baka baka.
Amigo, la chavito.